probably left the Hive tool over there. And if you want to just grab that towel. And they do tend to have things glued up pretty well. And we see that evidence already, which is not a bad sign. And now we're going to cover that so that there's not a robbing operation starting. I haven't had as much of these patties as the others. Okay, now we're going to remove the first frame. Nothing really happening on the first frame that I pulled out. They always tend to work from the center out. So about the third frame in, we'll probably start seeing some comb being built. You're gonna get your little butt stung, dog. We have our black lab Jasmine over here. She's doing her best to get into the picture. And these do not like the color black. So it may not be long before she gets her first sting. Now we have some comb built here. We have a couple of cells that have pollen in the bottom. That's they store that up for their food. No sign of the queen yet, but I would anticipate that she would be visible toward the center of the hive. Oh, this is a thing of beauty. There's just a tremendous amount of pollen in this panel. All the orange cells, you can see that. I don't know how well that shows up on camera, but that's all pollen. No queen on this frame. If you could hand me that magnifier, Dad, I'm just going to check to see if I can see any eggs in these cells. And yes, indeed, I'm seeing evidence, at least in a couple of these, that there are some eggs. And we've got some different color pollens in there too, not just the orange. I'm seeing that we have some other other colors. Now this frame has the queen cage. Let's see if the queen is on this, and the queen is on this frame. She's off to the very top of the frame. That'll be top of the picture. Be the right hand corner. She's the largest of all the bees. So she is present. That's good news to the beekeeper. Magnifying glass. Make sure she's doing something. Yes, and I do see eggs. So I will get her back into safely back into the hive. I'm going to continue to move on and check all the frames here. This frame is nearly full with comb, and I also see signs of eggs in this one as well. So the queen seems to be doing quite well. Again, a nice build out for first week in the since they've been occupying. First 6 days, they're doing a fantastic job. I just can't tell you how exciting this is to see the queen, the eggs being laid, the foundation being formed. This is what you know, I've been in all of our studying, what we've been seeing is supposed to happen. Again, just the tremendous amounts of pollen. I think that's, you know, again, that's early season. You're going to see a lot of that. Good build out. Don't know that the queen was, if I could get the magnifier again, I don't know that the queen was over on this side yet. I don't think I see any eggs at this point, but it may just be, it's probably just a matter of time before she works her way over. Here you go, Dad. And the other frames, I think I'm just going to take a look at a couple more here, and then we'll close things up. Yeah, and it appears that this frame number frame number 8 is the last frame with any honeycomb build out on it. Next week when I go into the hive, I will probably move some of the empty frames from like frames 1 and 2 and 9 and 10. I'll move those toward the center and kind of force them to start working on the other frames. And now I'm just going to very gently move the frames all together in unison. Off to the other side of the hive. Again, I don't want to mush any bees in the process, certainly not the queen. That's the most important. You can see that the hive has gotten pretty well riled up as a result of the brood intrusion. I'm going to put that initial frame back in. They're clearly not thrilled with me. Put the pollen patties back in. Okay, got the pollen patties all back in. And we're going to go ahead and put the feeder back on. And yeah, if you could just kind of, with your hand, just kind of scrape some of the, just kind of gently move some of the bees so I'm not crushing any. That one over here that doesn't want to move. Okay, I'm telling you.